how to defeat the 4 mini bosses in the Wu Tai Tower just before we get to Gordo. So the first boss that we're gonna fight is this person called Gorki. He's a very quite powerful boss. He uses Demi, so you only have like Yuffie on her own. So recommended have Demi or Gravity in Elemental. That way it will weaken the Demi attacks. Also have added effect with poison in your armory. That way you can poison the bosses, and have enemy skills. You can use stuff like Big Guard, Try, Aqualung, and then make sure you have counter attack. So with Yuffie, make sure she's nice and powered up and have really good accessory and protector and stuff like that, because these stages can be really difficult. So let's get into the first boss. So it will cast barrier. You can use Destruct magic, but it does take a lot of your health and stuff like that. So I'm going to use Big Gun as well, because these guys do use very powerful attacks. So do be careful. There's Demi 2. See, it was really low because I got Elemental and Gravity in my defense. So can you see by using the Big Guard with Demi in your Elemental, it does help. But if you lose an MP, you can use Magic Hammer to get some of the MP back. So now, Gorki's now lost all of his magic power. I don't know why I did not put Restore with Yuffie, so definitely need to do that. So once Gorki's power is all up, the only attack he has got is only the drop kick. Yeah, don't mistake there. Make sure you do have Cure with you. So now there you go. Now poison's being inflicted. But if Yuffie is lower in health, do use the clear treacle. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, how you defeat the first boss, Gorki. So that's how you defeat the first one. So the next one is Shake. Shake has really very powerful attacks. You can't, so you don't need those two anymore. So you can take that out, and instead let's put Restore in there this time. You've got to be really careful with Shaq, because there's a card called the Rage Bomber, which does do a lot of damage. So do be careful with that one. So we're going to need a swap for the enter code to make her more powerful. You can, if you want to not lose any items, you can go back and use the go back to the place where you can rest up. So make sure with Yuffie that she always has like full MP and full HP as well, but I think it should be alright. I use Magic Hammer. So you gotta be careful because this person does have more speed than you, so but you got to be really careful of this person's speed. You can lower this person's health more quicker with using level 4 suicide, but I do not have it. So use Magic Hammer will help you to get some MP back. To make sure you always heal yourself up, because Rage Bomber does do a very serious damaging attack. You can, if you want to, give Yuffie sadness, so she can have less health dealt with. So with Yuffie, make sure you always heal her when she's like in the middle of her health, never ever too low, because if Shake decides to use her Rage Bomber, it will do a very lot of damage. So you do really need to keep an eye on Yuffie's health. You do not want it too low, because if Shake uses the Rage Bomber on you, with medium to low health, you will die in one hit. See what I mean? It does a lot of damage. And also what the Rage Bomber does as well, it does put Fury on Yuffie, which means she will gain more damage. So make sure you calm her down with tranquilizers. In that way you will not lose that much health. See, I could be using Big Guard over and over again. You can do that if you want to as soon as it's gone, because Rage Bomber does do, like I said, a very serious amount of damage. So that's why you want Yuffie to be always full health, ready for that Rage Bomber to come in. Because you never know when it's going to happen, so just be always aware of that Rage Bomber attack. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you defeat Shake. But like I said, you can use level 4 suicide against Shake. because she is in the level 4 section, but I do not have it. Yeah, I forgot. And the next one, she will always try to stun you. So make sure that you have got. So in that battle, you can't use the peace ring to make sure you block yourself against Fury with the rage bomb. But I prefer the protected vest. But next one you want to use, make sure you have the gem ring on you, because the next boss will petrify you, which is named Chekhov. Chekhov uses petrify, so you want to equip Yuffie with the gem ring. So make sure that you have the gem ring accessory for this next boss, because with this boss she absorbs health from you. And if you stun, she will do it over and over again. So if you got the gem ring, you would not be petrified. And she only attacks with her HB attacks when she's nearly low on health. So he's trying to stay to freeze you, but if you got the gem ring, you'll be fine. So first they were trying to stun you, but can you see it's not working because of the gem ring. So make sure you start the battle with the gem ring. And now use all her powers up now. And just attack until she starts absorbing you. Just do physical attacks. You don't have to use magic or anything like that. Just straight away, just get into the attacks. When this person is low on health, it will attack you with absorb. So soon low on health will absorb you. So that's why you need counter-attack against Chekhov. So now we've inflicted poison. Oh, nice, Mrs. Yuffie. See, because poison with added effect will help you, and there you go. And that's how you defeat Chekhov. So as long as you have that gem ring, it will help you to defeat her. So we're going to have like red 13 to cure Yuffie up. Okay, and now the next one is Staniv. Staniv uses very powerful attacks and also uses War Cry to put sadness on you, so you're less likely to use your limit breaks. So you want to make sure you have hyper with you, but I've only got one left, so I do need to get more hypers. Unless you want to equip the peace ring to make sure you don't get sadness. So let's equip the peace ring. So it only does very just powerful attacks. So the only thing this guy only has is just powerful hits. So you do want to use Big Guard against him. So if you ever low on MP, you can just take away the MP with Magic Hammer. So you gotta make sure Yuffie's health is always high, because he does do very high attacks. So as you see, they're like 306 attack. So you can use the attack limit break when you're high on health, but if you're on low on health, definitely use her a clear treacle. See, War Cry will put Yuffie in sadness, will make her lose less health, but your limit breaks will not go. Your limit break gauge won't go any higher, so you're less likely to use your limit breaks. So that's why I think the peace ring will help. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, and that's how you defeat Staniv. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you defeat all 4 bosses on the Wutai Tower. And the next one is going to be Gordo, who is Yuffie's father. So yes, I'll be ending this one, and I'll be quickly right back with how to show you guys how to defeat Gordo. So I'll see you all next time.